Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry. I was afraid that was going to happen. I'm at the lake, and while it said I had a great connection, obviously I did not. So I'm so sorry about that. So real quickly, let me try to get my story out for you. I'm Jessica Betancourt, and as I mentioned, this is my personal story, and I in no way represent corporate, but I do want to share with you my personal experience with Rodan and Fields and why I believe this is an amazing opportunity. So real quickly, I am a nurse by education, and I am an entrepreneur at heart. And as most entrepreneurs, I've had a few failed businesses. And about 10 years ago, I was approached by a friend to start a business and jumped into that business with her. And through the partnership of a few other people, we were able to grow that business to a national brand in 42 states. And it was a crazy, exciting, wild ride, if you will. And so thankful for that business. That business is still flourishing. My husband now runs that business for us. And so when Rodan and Fields came onto my radar screen, I was not looking for a business. I was simply looking for great skincare. I was very busy. I'm a mom of 3, and I love to volunteer in our community, and I was running that other company. And so I didn't have time for anything else on my plate, but I was looking for great skincare. I had been going to the dermatologist for over a year, spending a fortune on the products that they carried and not seeing the results that I was hoping for. So one day, as I was perusing Facebook, I saw a before and after picture, and I sent my friend. I live in Ohio. My friend lived in California, and I sent her a note and I said, hey, whatever this wrinkle cream is, I need it. So she shared with me about the wrinkle cream. And she said, Jessica, would you consider being a consultant? And I told her, no, I had no desire to be a consultant, but I would consider buying a business kit really just to get my hands on all the products. So that's what I did. I bought a business kit just to get my hands on all the products. So after 2 weeks of using those products, people started asking me about my skin, and I could not believe it. Because remember, I'd been using products from the dermatology. No one was asking about my skin. Now I am using Rodan and Fields. 2 weeks in, people are asking about my skin. Well, my husband, who's an MBA finance guy, numbers fella, was hearing me talk about these products all the time. And he said, Jessica, you should do this as a business. And I thought he was crazy. I really wanted to look at him and say, you do it as a business, Buster. I'm tired. But it got me thinking. And while we didn't necessarily need another income stream, or I didn't think that we did, I did have some missions and charities that were really important to me. And I thought, what if I could make some money and make a big splash and a bigger impact in those missions and charities? So I went to him and I said, you know what? I am going to do Rodan and Fields as a business. But whatever I earn in this business, I am going to give it to these missions and charities that are important to us. And he agreed to that. And he said, well, let's commit to 1 year and then we'll reevaluate. And I can tell you what God did in this business, the way he blessed this business in that first year in business was mind-boggling. My team is out of this world amazing. And truly, this business just grew and flourished and was blessed in ways that we never, ever imagined. And so we were able to give in big, bold ways. And we were blessed beyond what any of the receivers were, just being able to do that. At my year mark, I was the first Lexus achiever in the state of Ohio. And I always give the disclaimer, I didn't give the Lexus away. Let's not be crazy here. But we were so fortunate to be able to make that big impact. And so at my year mark, my husband said, what are you going to do? And I said, about what? And he said, well, we said we'd reevaluate at a year. And I said, well, I'm not quitting now. I'm having the time of my life. So he said, well, could we renegotiate giving it all away? And so while we still give the majority of our Rodan and Fields income to missions and charities, we do keep a portion. And I will tell you, we are living in ways we never imagined. We are dreaming again for our family because we didn't realize that we had stopped dreaming. And so even on that small portion that we keep, we are living in big, bold, amazing ways with our family. And I want you to know, I don't tell you about the giving to brag. I certainly don't want you to think that I'm looking for a pat on the back. The Betancourts are not suffering by any means. But I tell you that because maybe you're like me. Maybe you don't need another income stream. Maybe you are doing just fine. But maybe there are some missions and charities or something that you would love to be able to make a big impact on. And this might be a great opportunity for you. You know, the way I saw it in my first business, I was doing everything. I was customer service. I was shipping, receiving. In my new business with Rodan and Fields, the doctor said, hey, Jessica, use our brand and our marketing team and our website and our shipping department. All you have to do is tell people about the products and how this business is affecting you. And that made sense. And because I was willing to set aside the fact that Mike and I were doing just fine over here and realized maybe we could actually be doing better. And maybe the comfort zone of a traditional brick and mortar business and what that was providing for us, maybe there was something beyond that. And so I am so grateful that we stepped out of our comfort zone, put away a lot of preconceived notions and things that we assumed about this type of business, and really just jumped in with a desire to be able to make an impact. And I will tell you that you hear financial freedom, time freedom, and I thought, does that really exist? And I will tell you that we are living exactly that. And for that, I am so, so grateful. But honestly, if I could tell you what has made the biggest and craziest and most wonderful impact in my life through this journey, it's the people. I have an amazing team, and I will brag, if I might, that in 4 years through my team, we've been able to support over 40 adoptions. And for that, I am proud as a peacock, and so, so thankful for a lot of the ladies and gentlemen who invited you to hear about this opportunity. But honestly, that is what I love so much about this business, the people. And the next wonderful, awesome lady that I'm going to introduce to you is my dear friend, Jody Watkins. I met Jody in Napa on a Rodan and Fields trip. We became fast friends, and now I count her as one of the biggest blessings in my life. And I'm going to tell her, don't get too long-winded on here tonight. Get packed, because she's traveling to see me tomorrow, and I cannot wait. You're definitely in for a treat, so hit refresh so you can hear from Jody Watkins. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.